Yes, sir. Best Conversations Podcast.
itsLaQuon.
Episode 59, I think. Welcome back to another week of this great podcast. You know what we do here. Where we shine light on artists. We talk that real and everything in between. Got that boy Tone in the building again.
What up?
Mr. Sound Engineer, Mr. Unfiltered, and the whole thing. Tone, how was your week, bro?
Hey man, took a vacation, bro. Took the family.
I mean, we talked since the vacation, but since
I was still on vacation.
Are you still on vacation?
Yeah, I literally just went back to work.
Just went back to work.
Yeah. I'm cooling though, bro.
You cooling, bro?
Cooling, man. Now time to get back to work and chase the money.
Nigga, I got a massage today. Got a full body massage today, nigga. That shit was amazing.
That shit went in on
hour and a half.
You got a lot of stuff in your mind.
Nigga, I don't know. I needed it though. Shout out to the massage therapist today. Bring her on? Maybe. I need that massage therapist that you told me about. Hey, we'll talk about that off wax. We'll talk about that off wax, man. We'll talk about that off wax, man. But you good though, bro?
I'm cool.
You cool?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
We got a guest.
Yeah.
Best Conversations. We got a guest.
Much respect to the young man.
Much respect, man. First time to the program. Straight out of the Johnston County area. First time to the program. itsLaQuon up in this thing. What's happening with you, bro?
What's good, player?
How you doing, man? Peace King. All love on this side, man. Last time I seen you, man, was at Hidden Gems, man. How things been going since then, man? How's life?
It's been great, man. I learned a lot about the people that I met that night, and it was a really it was a very great experience to be able to do things on that level and see the real, the nitty gritty. You get to see some people who you didn't think they had that in them. Like, whoa, you feel me? Like, that dude's doing it. Like, I fuck with that. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I don't give a fuck who it is. Like, as long as you doing what you're supposed to be doing, like, I'm a fan.
Right.
You feel me? I just got a seat and sat the fuck down, like, and watch everybody. Like, I learned, you feel me? I soak up so much that night. Like, about certain things, like when your guy's song started playing, like, I should have realized, like, okay, this ain't me, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was kind of put in a position, so it was just like, okay,
you
next
know
time.
What was going on?
I was just trying to, like, oh, they gave me the mic, like, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, just the programming and not. Shout out to Juan Picasso. Like, he's really one person who just brings some energy out that I didn't see that he had. Like, when I know him, but I didn't think, like, whoa. You feel me? That shit was love, bruh.
Gotcha.
And it's really about, like, you know what I'm saying? Me being mixed, it really doesn't have nothing to do with it. But it's really, like, when you see black people come together, bruh, and, like, nothing goes bad. There's nothing like it.
It's definitely a blessing. But that's the vibe we get off. That's the vibe we give off. Like, me, Tone, the rest of my folks are Unfiltered, man. We 100% no nonsense, man. So if we let anybody in our space and we rocking with you, you have, we 100% gonna give you respect, but we definitely accept that shit in return. So we definitely 100% no nonsense. We give that vibe off, and it was a beautiful night, man. But we gonna take it slow, man. We here all night. We gonna get all. It's all about you tonight, my brother. We gonna get all the way into your story and everything. So Best Conversations. This is where we get into your journey. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Where we learn about you. Almost like therapy in some way. So we're going to go all the way from the beginning and bring it all the way to what you got going on now. All right. So let's start this thing off like this, man. Tell the people where you originally from.
I'm originally from El Paso, Texas.
Okay.
Texas.
My father was in the military And
Okay.
my mom, obviously followed him wherever he went.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But their relationship was rocky, so shit was tough. We moved from here to there to there to there to there. You get a girlfriend at this school, now we gotta move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, a lot of people go through that shit. You feel me?
Gotcha.
I think that's what molds us as people, though. Really, to be able to like adapt.
Gotcha.
Like, don't cry that you gotta move, nigga. You gotta move.
You gotta move.
You
right.
feel me?
Mom do say that's what it is. That's
Mom slapped the shit out you stand still. She said move. You feel me?
Exactly. So, you mixed. So who's white? Who's black? What's the parent dynamic?
So my dad is black.
Okay.
My mom is white.
Okay.
The dad that I was speaking of earlier, he's who raised me till I was about 13, 14,
Okay.
so I still give him his credit, you feel me? But my actual father had a one night stand with my mom, you know what I'm saying? And when I was 27 last year, I did my ancestry DNA, and I found my aunt. Now my mama's dead, my grandma dead, like everybody else who could confirm this shit is dead, you feel me? And rest in peace to my aunt too, she just died like 3 months ago, you know what I'm saying? So,
Sorry to hear that, bro.
I appreciate it. It's tough meeting somebody and then they die.
Right.
That's very tough.
Absolutely.
And she's spitting the image of, bro, you talking about black genes? Nigga, I might not have got the pigment. My daughter, bro, my aunt's name is Victoria. My daughter's name is Victoria.
And this is before you even
Spitting
know.
image, bro. And they both laugh like Lil Wayne. They both laugh like that little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like, when I talked to my aunt the first time, she was like, look at those babies. I was like, yo, don't do that again. I was like, you know what I mean? But my dad, to end that, the reason I'm so light is because my dad is actually mixed.
Okay.
At 50 years old, he found out he's 40% white.
Wow.
And I gotta tell a black man, hey, bro, you white, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like, motherfucker, don't you ever say that shit to me again. Don't you even speak of it. You feel me?
Right.
I like, hey, my grandpa, my history, my grandpa was one of the first aviation instructors as an African American in the United States Army.
Oh, that's dope.
That's
really
very
dope.
dope.
That's
He
really
was not only a rabbi, but he was also like a black rabbi.
Yeah.
Come on. Unheard of. You feel me? A black rabbi. All my family, bro, like, I grew up getting beat up in the street. I ain't had nobody to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I beat somebody up, they go get their brother. You know, I ain't got nobody to go get. You feel me?
So you no siblings?
I got 5, but they not like me. You feel
Okay.
me? Like, my big sister, she'll fight you, but it's just us.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got no pops to go get or no uncle or no shit like that. But, like, it's crazy because now, like, I have like 1,000 family members in Washington, bro. And you know what's crazy is they're all black, right?
Washington State?
But they're my complexion.
Wow.
And my aunt told me, she was like, you really need to come over here because you coming over here is like Nip going to Africa. She was like, you really need to come be with your people. Like, you really need to come see how it is to be with your people.
Right.
Because in this world, I'm really like always in between. You know what I'm saying? Go to the basketball court, niggas look at then I tell us, hit that bitch on you one time. Now you like, oh, he on my team. Nah, I can't even fuck with you now because of the energy that you gave me from the get go. I got nigga senses. You know what I'm saying? So when you gave me that energy from the get go, now just because I can shoot, you want to fuck with me? Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Now, as a kid, did you feel like the other kids and the other kids looked at you like a white kid, like almost like trying to give you like white privilege? Or?
No, my people that live across the street from me said, "Mom, can LaQuon come in and play video games?" And she said, "Yeah."
Okay.
When I came in the house, she said, "Get that fucking white boy at my house." And he was like, "That's LaQuon." And she was like, "I don't give a fuck who it is. Get him the fuck out my house." And I understand that it's taught. You know, I was in the hood. Like, you talk about like being around. Bro, getting fight, you know, not even a fight, getting beat the fuck up, going to the bus stop for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm a caring person. I'm a Pisces. Like, I fuck with people and I fuck with energy.
Shout out to the Pisces.
Yes, sir. March 8th.
March 14th.
Yes.
March 11th.
Hey.
My wife is March 14th. I'm March 11th.
Hell yeah.
Salute, King. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. But I kind of like realized that niggas didn't fuck with me at a very early age. So I had to like kind of find this this violent side of me to get my point across.
Gotcha.
I learned very early that talking doesn't solve anything. It makes you look like a punk.
Now from the from Jump Street, did you initially fight back or did
Nah.
or did
I used to get beat up.
Yeah,
They would punch on me and I wouldn't do shit. I'd be like, why y'all beating on me?
right.
And these are my friends.
Right.
We would play Smear the Career. Motherfucker would boom, hit me harder than they hit everybody else. I'm like, damn, bro, what's up with that shit, bro? Like, I speak up for myself, but I'm like, why you doing that, bro? Like, you're really a lame. Like,
Right.
we just trying to play football.
Just trying to play football.
But that's the nature of the beast where we grow up.
right.
That's where they put us at. They want us to kill each other. They want us to hate each other, and then they come lock us up for doing it.
Well, kids, I kind of dealt with it from the opposite standpoint of. I wouldn't say I dealt with a lot of shit just because I was dark skinned. I said a lot of kids would fuck with me because I was skinny as fuck, and they thought I was an easy target and shit. And so like, niggas would try to come get their rocks off and shit like you. You know what I mean? Niggas be like
They test themselves on you.
Test themselves on you because you the skinny kid. So I'm gonna go try him. You know what I mean? So I definitely 100% feel you. So when did you get to the Carolinas?
I got to Carolinas about 2003, 2004. My mama left her husband and took his car.
So how old are you? How old are you, my brother?
28.
28. So you was already grown. I mean, not grown,
Nah,
but
I was like, man, don't get me lying. I was probably about like 4th grade.
4th grade, 28. I'm 35. Okay, yeah.
Cause I went to Corinth Holders, then I went to Selma Middle, and I went to Triple S. So I was about 4th grade when I came to North Carolina.
So I see the Carolina. I see the Carolina tat. Like, so you say you moved around a lot, but Carolina's what you really call home?
When you hear me talking, nigga, you hear North Carolina.
Okay.
When motherfucker hear me talking, they be like, that nigga sound country as fuck. Like,
Right.
yeah, bitch, I'm from the country. Like,
But sometimes in the Carolinas though, like some niggas sound country, some niggas don't.
but it's the sticks. It's
Yeah.
really the sticks.
Without
Right.
a question.
And
Right.
it's the trailer park. It's,
Without a question.
you know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I mean? Whoever got the spot, you know what I mean?
Right. Me personally, I from where we from in Laurinburg, like, it is some country ass niggas. But then I could be in Greensboro, and I could be like, then you tell a nigga, you be like, oh, he just sound regular.
You got levels of country.
Levels, right?
And you got to be from North Carolina to know that. You got that, I'll meet you at the county line. You got that. And then you got, goddamn, I reckon so. Like,
Right.
I'm not that
Right.
goddamn country.
Right.
But you could, you know what I'm saying?
In that Robinson County country.
True facts.
Yeah. Guilford County.
Some people be putting on, too. Some people be, like, trying to be, like, nah.
Yeah, they go visit their cousin for 2 days. And
Now they coming back with an accent. Now you hood. You know what I'm saying?
they from New York, been here since they was 3 and they 40.
Yeah.
And they still got accent.
I got Texas on my right side, and I got North Carolina on my left side. The reason I got North Carolina on my left side is because I ain't had no fucking space on the right. But, you know what I'm saying?
I thought about this some shit too.
No. Hey, the reason I got North Carolina, the UNC symbol tattooed on my neck is because I Googled symbolizations of North Carolina. And it was one of the first things that popped up. And it's true. I Miami, anywhere I go to do a performance, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I be in the hotel lobby, they be like, hey, your goddamn team sucks this year. And I'm like, all right, motherfucker, cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The other day,
You gotta expect that.
facts. The other day, it was like 2 days ago. It's always black people too. White
Right.
people, they don't never, hey, they keep it
Well,
moving.
it's an easy conversation started too sometimes.
But black folks are comfortable.
Right.
That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So 2 days ago in Food Line, it was this tall ass old black dude in a Hummer. He was like, your team fucking sucks this year. And I told him, I said, bro, how long you played on the team? Oh, okay. Shut the fuck up. You ain't making no money off that shit. Get out my face. You know what I'm saying?
Straight like that.
It's honest, bro. You don't play for the team. Come on, man. You ain't contributing shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way I look at sports now. Like I ain't 100%. Like I don't care as much as I used to. But so you get to North Carolina. In what part of North Carolina you and your family land in?
We landed in Middlesex, in the country.
Middlesex.
Yeah.
You know Middlesex?
You're never probably gonna. It's the country.
Okay.
Middlesex is like 20 miles outside of town.
Is that Johnston County?
Yeah. Well, I think it's almost Nash. Almost Nash County.
Nash County.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. First thoughts when you got to North Carolina, what you think as
I was scared.
Scared.
I never seen so many trees in my fucking life, bro.
Word.
Like, you know them country roads?
Everybody say that about North Carolina.
Bro, I'm from the desert. I'm from El Paso, Texas. I'm from the desert. Like coyotes and shit. I never seen so many trees in my life. I was afraid, bro. Like, I felt like we was gonna get lost in the woods.
That's some wrong turn shit.
But that's what you think as a child.
Right. Yeah.
You know, the same, ideology. Like, I have a friend named Ty Key. He's black as fuck, like black as the table, and he wouldn't brush his teeth for 2 or 3 days, and I could tell he had like buildup from not brushing his teeth, but he was so black his teeth was white.
Damn.
You feel me? So I used to wish when I was a kid, my teeth was always yellow. I don't know if it's because of the water we drank or what. My teeth was always yellow, and I said, man, I wish I was as dark as this nigga so my shit could be on fleek. You feel me? But that's the shit you think as a kid. You feel me? I used to think when I joined the army and got promoted I would get taller. What? That's the shit you think as a kid. It don't make no sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought all cats was females and all dogs was males.
I definitely thought all cats ain't females.
Yeah.
No, I definitely knew all dogs wasn't male.
That's what I thought when I was a kid.
Yeah. Damn. So y'all get to the Carolinas and it's just you and your mom there? Or?
It's me. It's 5 of us and my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically from the country. We moved, like, it was very small. Like, your closest neighbor is like a quarter mile away.
Okay.
You feel me? Gotcha. You gotta get permission to go over there. Like,
right.
You can't just go over there.
Right.
You feel me?
Facts.
So, I didn't like it. I really did not like North Carolina, bro. Being in the country and shit, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was very fucking boring. So we got into shit. You know what I mean?
That sound like us. Shit.
Building shit, fucking shit up, fighting.
Yep.
Whole lot of
everything
shit.
we weren't supposed to be doing.
Yep.
So what? So when did the music bug hit you?
So I've always been like in tune with music. My mom used to piss me off, and I used to like think of shit to say to her, like hateful shit, like in rhymes. I guess I don't know. Like it's always been in me, but it's always been like a thing that bothered me more than something that I like to do. Like when I go to sleep at night, I got this song called Mr. Officer. You know what I'm saying? And like that shit was on my heart one night, and I couldn't go to sleep till I wrote it. Like my brain wouldn't let me.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like a curse, to be honest, because I don't know if you heard a bunch of my music or not, but like I have different ways that I come at things. You know what I'm saying? And like no song is gonna be like the other one, and I feel like that's how our days are in life. Like no day is like the other day. Like this day is better than the other day. Like this day is worse. You feel me? And that's the way shit is. Like with my music, like it's always like a fucking voice that I can't shut up. So I can't really relax until I write it. You know what I mean? Right now I'm trying to get to the point to where I could just spit some shit and go, but at the same time I don't want to sacrifice the quality of my music.
Gotcha.
Because it costs money to make music. You don't want to just be speeding through this shit.
Gotcha. But what's at 12 or 13? What's the soundtrack to your life at this point that you even would ever think about doing music? What's the soundtrack? What are you listening to? What's the vibes?
Man, I listen to everything my mama listened to. Tupac, Bone Thugs, fucking everything, man. Like.
So even though you from Texas, I know you was younger when you left there, but like with the Bun B and
I wasn't old enough to be listening to that.
Yeah.
Mom, I was listening to Tupac and shit, but that's undeniable. Who's gonna turn Tupac off?
Right.
You feel me? Temptations. Hey, hey, you know what I'm saying? Give him the finger. Goddamn, you know, like you can't forget that, bro.
Right.
Hail Mary. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you're gonna forget that. Tupac was was and is still very influential for me. I admire the way that I was raised a little young nigga doing bad shit, talk much shit, cause I never had shit. It's very simple. It's very simple, but it's so the etiquette.
The way he say shit, the way Tupac say shit, I always said that the way Pac says shit is, you know what I mean.
He's not gassing out on it. Yeah, he's not. He's talk much shit because I never had shit. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard Tupac bar and just like, whoo, that boy spitting. But you felt it. You feel his pain and shit.
Yeah, man. He definitely like I seen a lot of shit he talked about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
What's that one song you listen to that one song that you would listen to that will really get you going, like walking to the bus stop? Like what was that one song that
by Tupac?
No, anybody.
Welcome Back by Young Jeezy.
Welcome Back. That's that song you walk to the
that
bus
shit
stop.
gets I'll punch a motherfucker in the face behind that song. Like that bitch get me jumping. That's like alcohol for me. Dun, 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 dun. It's not even you could take Jeezy. Look, you could take Jeezy off the fucking song. First of all, I listen to the beat and get hyped.
Shout out to Shawty Red. I think Shawty Red did that.
Yeah, bro. When that bitch get the beat, boom, 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 like, oh, welcome back. Like, if you, I can't explain it.
So that's your hardest beat?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
I was listening to Tribe Called Quest on the way up here, but I like old school music, Pete Rock, CL Smooth, like I love that shit. It's for me, music is not really about the words. Music is about the sounds. You know that I push that fuzz that. I remember when I was in El Paso, we had in the projects, me and my brother slept in a bed together. My sister slept over here, and we had like them old wooden beds. You know what I'm talking about? My mama had the radio, and like I would sneak listen to the radio when we supposed to be going to sleep. I turn up it just a little bit. You feel me? The radio be playing. I heard that, and I always I like that sound. It always had me, but like certain songs, it just be the sound, bro. Like the rappers makes it better, but it's just the sound. And it gravitates, you know what I'm saying? Like Temptations, you know when you
that live band.
Yeah, bro. Like especially that, like when y'all talking about Bun B, I listen to Pimp more than I listen to Bun. I don't really care for Bun. Bun's a good rapper. I'm gonna give him his credit. He's just not lyrical enough for me.
Definitely gotta disagree.
No, he's lyrical, but what I'm talking about is he's not. Like every 4 bars is a different flow.
Right. I mean, he kind of coming like this.